perfect. Now it's working, right? Okay, perfect. I did it. Okay, so now it's gonna record this. Okay, so it was just this quick video. It was just to show you how it looks like. Now you know it's like more, it's bigger than human life, okay? It's bigger than human person. Okay, amazing. Okay, perfect. Okay, so now let's come back to the reading. So now you know what it looks like, and this statue symbolizes how American people perceive liberty, okay? But nowadays we know that liberty is not something given to everyone, right? Because we're not all free and equal in society. So we're learning about that. Okay, let's read about that now. Cindy Jung, right? Do you want to read a little bit for me here? The Statue of Liberty. Go ahead.
The Statue of Liberty is, I don't know that.
Ah, you don't know how to read number, no problem. So in English, if you have a specific number, 100, you're gonna add 51, okay? So 100 and then 51, that's it, 151.
151 feet height. It was given to the United States by France in
this you don't have to complicate yourself. When it's big number, in this class, we're going to read a lot of big number. So when it's a small number like this, it's 1884. You divide in 2.
Okay.
1884. You can repeat.
1,080,084.
Good.
The statue is a woman in a long robe holding a torch and stands for freedom.
Amazing. So you understand the words, everyone? Yes. If you don't hesitate to ask questions. If at any points during the lecture you don't understand anything, okay? So I'll be there to guide you. Amazing. Thank you for reading, Cindy. Very good reading. So now, Emma, maybe you want to read this for me?
Since in 1,018,086
yes,
million.
No need to complicate yourself for this, you know? So when you read these numbers, you have to say 1886. So you divide it in 2 numbers, okay? Go ahead. Since 1886.
1886
Good.
million of people have visited the Statue of Liberty. For many people who came here by ship from other countries, the Statue of Liberty was the first thing they saw. It's an important symbol of our nation.
Good. So you see, when I say symbol, it means it's an important, the statue represents an idea, which is freedom and democracy. So democracy is another very important word, but maybe advanced for now. You don't have to understand this concept for now. It means equal, okay? It means everyone, if you have the freedom, everyone is free and everyone has equal access to a certain source or certain thing, okay? Amazing. Thank you for reading well this paragraph. Now we're going to answer some of these questions, okay, together. Because this is the first reading comprehension, we're doing it. This is our diving point in this class before diving next week in the other topic. So can anyone in the class, anyone can participate, write in the chat if they don't want to speak up, or they can tell me and interrupt me. So what are the 3 famous things you can see in New York City for anyone who knows about it? Anyone can answer that? What is the famous thing you can see in New York City? So we know now there is the Statue of Liberty. What else? Are the things? Yes, Claire? What can you see in New York?
I forget it.
No problem. When you remember, just tell me. What else? Yes, anyone? No? It's okay. I'm going to show you some important symbol, okay? And that you can maybe remember. So anyone have heard about Central Park in New York City? So this is an open park which is again a symbol of liberty and freedom, and which many peoples and musicians have dreamed about doing career there. So let me just show you a quick picture of it. So Central is green as in Manhattan, Ireland. So this here. So you can see here, Central Park, it looks like not as pretty as that, but because it's a sky view, an aerial view. But when you go in there, it looks more like this, especially in fall, okay? It looks more like a park with many trees, and it's very peaceful, okay? So this is why it's a symbol of liberty. And another symbol when you go to New York City, it's the big towers, which are again a symbol of modernity and a symbol of freedom. So let's just write it in the chat. Oh yes, the bridge. I'm glad you mentioned it, Yike. Very great, Yike. Good general knowledge. Amazing. Thank you for sharing. Yes. So what is the name of this bridge again, Yike? Do you know? We mentioned it in the reading. So let's go back there and let's find out together. Oh, you know it? So the Brooklyn Bridge, oh, you're not far from it. It's Brooklyn. No problem. So Brooklyn, you're right. Brooklyn Bridge. Let me just write it back. So this is a very famous symbol. So this is whenever you do a cruise or you just navigate with a boat there, you're going to get and reach to that point. Amazing. So this is the Brooklyn Bridge. Good. Thank you for this insight on your own view. So these are the symbol of liberty. Again, for you, can someone else give me a definition? A definition, it means the meaning of liberty. What is liberty for you, anyone? So let's open a whiteboard because this is our theme for the next weeks, liberty. So can someone talk to me about what is liberty? So now you know that liberty is when you are free of doing whatever you want to do in life and you can help others, which is part also of liberty. So let me just open a whiteboard for that. So yes, okay, good, Yike, very active on the chat. So what is liberty, anyone? Can someone just summarize for me? I'm gonna open a full screen and you can maybe share with me your general ideas on that. Okay. Good. Okay, now it's opening. Let me just open it bigger. Okay. Let's just select it. Okay. Okay. Now you must see a little screen, right? Okay. Okay, it's always blocking like this. I don't know why. Okay, great. Okay. So now, okay, sorry about that. Okay, great. So let me just do a division here on my screen. Okay, I'm gonna reshare it again. Okay, perfect. So anyone can shoot me some ideas about freedom. Is it about people? Christine, you may know about it because we talked a little bit about dreams in our class. So what is freedom and dreams? Anyone? Anyone can mention to me? So yes, no? You can speak up, nothing to worry about. I'm good. Yes, I see in the chat, liberties to be free. Okay, good. Let me start writing that. Yike, it's a good beginning. Good. It's not always easy to speak about that, but now we know. Okay, freedom. Good. So this is our map for today. And I would like you, for anyone who can participate in this, you can also annotate with me. So when you want to annotate on the whiteboard, you go on your option on the screen and you go to I'm gonna enable the annotation so anyone can write with me. Okay, so let's get started. So freedom is to be free, right? And liberty, it's a beginning. It's a bit redundant because we repeat these terms. But what else? What can you say about it? So here I'm doing a division and I'm gonna write it. Okay, liberty. What else? Peace, good, 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 yes. It's about people dreams, right? People dreaming, people's dreams, good. What else? What can we say? Because now we know that we learned it's a symbol. Don't forget this word that we learned. So it's a symbol Because we read that the Statue of Liberty was a gift from the friends. So it means that you need to be peaceful. You need to also think about your dreams, about what else. We're just doing a bank of words because with more information. Yes. Yes. 1884. Okay, I see. Peace. Yes, this is written already, right? Yes. Thank you, Yike. Good. Thank you for participating in this mapping of ideas. What else, Ines? Nothing special. Okay. We'll just no. Okay. So freedom is also about people moving from place to place. I'm writing that. It means that people can go in and out everywhere, and it's free. Okay, what else? So can we say that the harbor is very important? We talk about the harbor, which when there are many boats, this is freedom, huh? Being able to travel, right? Traveling is part of it. Freedom, travel. What else? To travel. Okay, well, I'm gonna save that. And if you have more ideas, we're gonna add up to that. No problem, okay? So now that we did that, so can someone now answer me, where is the Statue of Liberty? We read this text, so now you should probably know by this point where it is. If we go back into the reading, where is it located? Which place it is? Yes?
What?
You know where it is, Claire? Yes?
What do you mean?
Yes, I mean, where is it located, the statue? Yes, someone raise their hand. Yes, you can go. The red shirt, I'm not sure about your name. Can you repeat? Yes. Yeah, Yike, yeah, go. Go ahead, Yike.
Liberty Island.
Okay, good. And you with who raise your hand, can you repeat your name? Yes, with the pen, with the little character on it, yes? What's your name again? Can you repeat? Is it Cindy? Yes, Cindy. What were you about to say? Yes, Liberty Island, you agree? Yes, you agree? Perfect. So yes, so it's Liberty Island. Okay, and who or where did the statue come from? We talked about it. Who gave it to the United States? It's France. So anyone know about France? This is a country in Europe, okay? Good. Amazing, Claire. Thank you. And Cindy too. Okay, Cindy's the one that raised her hand. Good. Amazing. Okay, so now that you know a little bit about that, so now let's go back to some vocabulary list. So we all know that freedom is about also traveling. It's about being free and also about knowing others and getting to know people. So as we're looking at this, I want to share to you some verbs that we're going to study this semester together. This is a big list, but we're not going to read them all. So the words that I want you to remember for next week are the first 5 verbs here. So anyone know, a bit is not very important. So let's do this one. So the 5 one, arise. Anyone know about this verb? It's an irregular verb in English, which is very useful when you talk about freedom and liberty. So if I say in a sentence, Ines is arising in the sky because she discovered her dreams of reaching to the moon. Do you understand this sentence? So Ines is arising in the sky because she's almost on top of it because she wants to explore the moon and she wants to see every little human on earth. So this is the verb. Arising means to be lifted, to feel a new state of being, to be arising, to go arise, to rise up. It's this kind of thing, okay? So let me write it in the chat, okay? Perfect. So let me send it to everyone there. So arise, this is an important verb. And what is arise in the past? It is arose.
Awake.
Fame, it means yesterday I become famous. I became famous in the past, okay? So I arose. So this could be part of the dreams world. So when I talk about liberty, it's a dream also. So I arise, today I rise to fame. Tomorrow I will be arising very happily on this mountain. It means I'm going to be lifted on something different. What is awake? Anyone can remember? Oh, sorry about that. Yes. To float, yes. To float, good. Yes, arise. Yes. Okay. Let me send it to everyone. Arise, everyone. Now you got it. And now awake is an important verb. So when you awake, I awoke last morning. It means I just woke up. Okay. It means getting awakened. Oh, something just light and glow up my mind. I just become more smart on that morning. I just woke up like this. So it's something that happened to you. So awake is a verb. So if I say awoke, it's in the past. So everyone understand these verbs, right? Yes. Christine and the other people too. You all understand that? Emma, Han, yes. So
No.
awake is very important. So make sure to remember these ones. Yes. Arise, awake is important. To be, everyone should know about this verb by now. So to be, it's like the verb I am. You know this, huh? I am Charles. He is nice. He is smart. He is, she is, you are, we are. So this is the verb to be, okay? This is a very important verb. So this, it's okay if it's still new to you, but this is a very good one to remember, okay? Everyone, to be. So remember to study these one. So arise, awake, to be. These are important verbs. And then to be, to bear. It means to carry something or to support someone. So if I say your mother bore you for several months, it means she had you when you were a little kid, you know. Bear something, it's to carry on something. Not necessarily carrying a baby, but it could be to support something. But if you forget about this one, it's fine. It's for your general outcomes, this one. But to beat is very important. It means when you achieve your dream, you're beating the records. It means like, wow, you're doing something that is very different from others and you're successful in it. To beat, it means it could be also violent. If I say I beat my brother, it means I give him a good punch on him. You don't want to do it, but it's also meaning that it could be a physical gesture, or it could be also in terms of beating the record of doing something that is different from others, and that I get, yes, to get beaten. Yeah, very good sentence, Yika, in the chat. Good, great. So now I guess this is enough for today in terms of verb, right? So anyone has question about these verbs? Is it clear? Do you understand the meaning of it? Claire, you understand? Hema, Cindy, Ines, you understand these verbs? No, Cindy? You don't understand? Which one do you understand?
Not very. Not
Which
very.
one you understand?
Mm,
You understand to be, right? Yes? So you are, Cindy. This is easy, right? This one? Good. So to be is the verb I am, you are, she is kind, we are a family. So this is this verb, okay? This you understand. But the verb to be, it's like when you, like if you listen to music, for instance, the beat of the music is very intense. It could be like an intense thing, or it could be like violence, like giving a punch. So I beat him. It means I give him a punch, okay? Or I just successfully did something, okay? So it's better now? Okay. It means if I beat something, it means I just got very successful or something like this. And then to wake up, this is easy. On the morning, you sleep and then you wake up. So awaken is like when you wake up, but it's more the action, not necessarily physical, but it means your spirit awakened. You can say that too. So yesterday, I got awakened by this nice sunshine, okay? Good, but I'm gonna send you some slides on this, okay? Amazing.
Okay.
It's better? Anyone can understand now? Okay. So now let's just move on to this other exercise, because by next week, I'm gonna do also a Kahoot. You know that, right? So a questions about the vocabulary on the online, okay? Perfect. So let's just do an activity in this little book, okay, here, about some grammar tense, because I know grammar is a big part of what we're learning. So when we're learning about dreams, it's also learning about conjugating some vocabulary. So this is part of dreams. So these are nouns. Do you know the verb adventurous? This is an adjective. So when we're talking about dreams, we're talking about adventurous people. So adventurous is people that love to explore things. So if I say that Ines is very adventurous, it means she loves to go everywhere and to see everything. She's very adventurous and curious in the same time. Does it make sense? Yes? You understand the meaning of this word? Okay. So this is a big bank of words we're learning this week. Okay? And now, okay, Yike, you understand? Amazing. This you understand. So if I talk about peace and freedom, this is amazing. Everyone can be free and everyone can have fun. Does it make sense? It's amazing. It's like an adjective. I say this is amazing. I enjoy this. This is amazing. Good. To be able. So when you have the freedom to do something, so now you have the freedom to study English and you have the access, and it's very fair for you now that you can access some content. So you're able to study. It means you're able to do something. So you understand this word, right? To be able to do something. And then angry and anxious, this can happen when you don't achieve your dreams and you don't know much about freedom. So some people can get very angry. Oh, I'm very angry because I cannot understand something, or I cannot have the freedom to do something. So this is sometimes happening. And anxious is when you're very nervous and you don't want to talk about something, or you're very nervous about speaking up sometimes. Okay? Does it make sense? Okay. Yes, you are able, he is able. Yes, good conjugation. You can. Amazing. Okay. So question in one. I know it's a lot of information, but this is what happened in the first class. First class is always a lot of information to get to know your level. Good. So now let's just get back to another kind of video and story about what is freedom. So I'm going to show you this video that explains what is freedom. Okay, and after we'll get to conclude the class together. Okay, amazing. So this is a quick video which will give you some guidelines and children speaking about freedom. Okay, 1, 2, 3. Let me show you that, and then you're gonna give me your impression about it. So this is in India. They explained this video. So this is Indian kid explaining what is freedom.
What is freedom to children? Freedom means many things to many people. When we spoke to our children in the age group of 8 to 14, we were amazed the different meanings they gave to that one word freedom. Here they put their ideas exactly the way the thoughts arose in their minds.
Freedom for me is I can go anywhere I want to the playground even during exams. Freedom for me is to have dinner outside every day.
Being able to watch my favorite shows on Cartoon Network whenever I like is my freedom.
Freedom for me is not having studies at all.
Freedom for me is playing football all day.
Freedom, according to me, is doing anything we like not coming to school.
Freedom to me is to fly kites. Freedom, according to me, is to do cycling in the morning instead of going to school. Freedom to me is when I have holidays and I can do whatever I like.
Freedom for me is eating as many ice creams as I want.
Freedom is to play sports in the school and
Free is not getting up early in the morning.
sometimes we take independence for granted. We forget about all the little things we get to enjoy because we are free. When we stop and think of how life would be without it, we feel very thankful to live here and enjoy the promise of freedom.
Happy Independence Day.
Okay, amazing. So now, do you understand better what is freedom now? Yes? Do you understand better? Yes? Okay. So now I'm back to this whiteboard, right? But I'm going to add more stuff in it because it's very important to just get back to it. Okay. Let me just get back to this whiteboard. Okay, so this was our initial whiteboard. I'm going to erase that. And now I just want to hear about what is freedom for you. Now you understand some kids, right? What do the kids have said in the video? Can someone tell me? What did you understand in this video? Someone can tell me? Yes, Claire?
I didn't hear very well, but I heard
Good.
it said is freedom is not to go to school.
Good. Good job. This is one answer. Yes. What is the other, Cindy? You raise your hand, right? It's you. Yes. Go ahead. Yes. Yes. Go. Yeah. Yeah. You. Yes. Yeah. You.
Freedom is what we like to do.
Good.
And
Okay.
what
Okay. I'm going to write these answers for you. What is freedom?
is
So this is a good question because you know that we take for granted this notion of freedom, but when actually we're not necessarily free as a human being because we all depend on very special structure in society, okay? So first, it's about doing what we like you said, about doing what you like. And two, you said, Claire, that it was not going to school, right? So for some people, it is that, not going to school. Like for you, right? Okay, Claire. Okay, what is freedom? Emma, what did you understand in this video? I want you everyone to give me a sentence before we leave this class. Yes, Claire, you told me this. You have another answer, Claire? Yeah, go.
To eat, no, to go to a party.
To go to a party, yes. These days, it's very difficult, right? To go to a party because of the restriction. Especially studying, the theme of freedom is very important because now we're in the COVID period, right? The disease, the COVID. So now we can understand that our freedom is something that we should not take for granted because if we protect ourselves, we can protect others as well. So this is part of it. Freedom is for everyone, but with restriction, right? Thank you for sharing this insight with me. So now, Emma, can you explain to me? Yes, freedom is not to be forced. What? Oh, good, Yike. I'm going to write it in the chat. I love this. Yes, good job talking about this. Okay, let me write it. Freedom is, yes, is doing the things you cherish. This is a very important word. To cherish, it means to enjoy doing something specifically. Great. Okay. Freedom is doing the things you cherish to do whenever you want. Okay. This is a good point of view, whenever you want. Great. So if we grasp this sense of this word, I'm sure next week we can do great things with this and map all our ideas and create some presentation on that. Thank you. So freedom, whenever you want, freedom is not to be forced. Yes, the free will. I'm going to write that. Having a free will It means to decide for yourself and not to rely on others. Thank you so much. Now, Ines, you want to say something? Yes? Nothing? Good. So now, who wants to speak before I change the topic? Yes? I see. Who else is there? Maybe Jerry, maybe you want to say something? Now, Ines? Christine? Yes? One last word before. No, we're not going to play Kahoot this week. It's going to be next week because we need to study and build up these information for. I'm going to give you the details for next week. Perfect? Christine, do you have something to say? No? Okay. So I'm happy for those of you who participated, but I would like you more and more to participate. Even though you don't understand everything, I would like everyone in this class to just give a little word during this class, because this is how we're learning. It's by engaging actively in the topic. Otherwise, you'll never improve. So that's very important. Good job. Okay. So now I'm going to just make it, save this whiteboard. And by next week, if you have more ideas on this topic, I'll be very happy to hear about it. So for next week, I'm going to send you the vocabulary that we've learned, the definition of freedom. And then I would like you to do a little research for me. So in this class, it's very heavily based on Google research as well, because even though you're only in 3rd grade, you can do so much. And I believe in your potential as a student. So you're going to go there. I'm going to show you how to do it. So you're going to go. This is the video. You're going to go on Google, or maybe if you don't use Google, you can use Baidu at home, maybe. So you can use whatever you want. Okay. And then you're going to search for people that you believe are working in freedom. So I'm going to show you one example that I think it's very important. A person that works for freedom a lot, which is, okay, oops, sorry about that, which is Martin Luther King. I'm going to finish with this. So Martin Luther King is a very important figure in United States, especially. So this is him. So there is Martin Luther King Jr., and there is other people. So people who assisted in my previous class, they know maybe a little bit about this person, okay? So Martin Luther King is a symbol of freedom, because you might see that he's very dark as a complexion, but it means that he gave people the right to believe in themselves. That's very important. So to believe in yourself is to believe in others as well. So for you in this class, you can think about someone that you think that really changed the perception about freedom. Do you understand what I mean? So if you think, you can just Google research people who makes freedom, or people who help others to create freedom. So if you look up at these people, you can think for your next presentation topic. So this is very important. So for instance, Martin Luther King, he was the first Black person in United States of America with other person also that we won't have time to cover this week, that made it easier for Black people to be considered, to be in society, and to be able to sitting with other people of white complexion, for instance. You understand? Yes, because we're coming from many different backgrounds, right? So it's important to understand that. Amazing. He has a dream. Yes, Yike, you're right. So when you have a dream, you have the freedom. That's what I want to leave off this class for you. So any more questions before I close this meeting and we meet each other next week? So I'll make sure to forward you the information and then you get to go, okay? Anyone has any ideas about the person that they want to search on the internet? No? Nothing. So just have a look. Han, also, you can look at any sources if you're not sure about people. I can send you a list of people. Yes, Cindy? It can be a person in China, you know. You can say any person, you know, anyone. It can be even your mom or your parents or your grandma. They gave you the freedom to be able to study and to be educated. There's so much possibility, right? Amazing. So have a wonderful evening, everyone. So I hope you can rest well, and I'll give you feedback on what we're coming next for the planning. Good. So take care and see you next week. Bye. Thank you so much.